You know that feeling, right? Just constantly tired, dragging yourself through the day. It's something pretty much all of us have felt. But what if it's more than just a rough night's sleep? Today, we're going to dig into the real reasons you might be feeling so exhausted and what your body could be trying to tell you.
Okay, so let's get right into it. Is that feeling you have just, normal tiredness, or is it something else entirely? Because this isn't just about needing another cup of coffee. When you're constantly drowsy, it can be a really important signal, a symptom of an underlying issue that you definitely want to pay attention to.
So, let's get specific. We need to draw a clear line between the kind of fatigue that just comes with a busy life and a legitimate medical symptom. And the first step? Well, we've got to give it a proper name. The term professionals use is excessive daytime sleepiness, or EDS for short. Now, this isn't just feeling a little sleepy after a big lunch. Now, this is a powerful, persistent, and frankly overwhelming urge to sleep right when you're supposed to be awake and alert. And this quote from Healthline really just nails the difference. It's much more than just feeling fatigued. Think of it like this. Fatigue is having a low battery. EDS is like your phone is actively trying to shut itself down, even when you're in the middle of using it. It's an active, overwhelming drive to sleep. So, if this is ringing a bell for you, the next logical question is, why? What's actually causing this? Well, the potential culprits tend to fall into a few major categories. Let's break them down. The causes of EDS pretty much fall into three main buckets. It could be an underlying health condition that's messing with your sleep or just draining your energy. It might also be a side effect from medications you're taking for something else. And of course, your own daily habits and lifestyle choices can play a huge, huge role. And what's really wild is just how many different things can be behind this. Under health conditions, you've got things like sleep apnea, which messes with your breathing, or even anemia. For medications, we're talking about everything from antidepressants to common over-the-counter allergy meds. And you can't ignore lifestyle stuff, you know? The crazy schedule of shift work or just the constant pressure of chronic stress can totally throw your body's rhythm out of whack. Now, while any of those things could be the culprit, we're going to zero in on one of the most common, and importantly, one of the most frequently undiagnosed causes of severe EDS, obstructive sleep apnea. So what exactly is this? Obstructive sleep apnea, or OSA, is a physical problem. Basically, what happens is, when you fall asleep, the tissues in the back of your throat relax too much, and they literally block your airway. This causes you to stop breathing for short periods over and over and over again all night long. And believe me, it is way more common than you might think. Research estimates that a staggering 9% of middle-aged men have moderate to severe OSA. That's almost 1 in 10. And for middle-aged women, the number is around 4%. And while that number is lower, it still adds up to millions of people who are suffering from this condition, and a lot of them don't even know it. You know, a lot of times, the first person to even notice something's wrong is a partner. That super loud, disruptive snoring is the classic sign. But the most alarming thing is when someone actually sees you stop breathing, and then you suddenly gasp or choke for air as your body jolts you awake just enough to breathe again. And this is where it gets really, really serious. This isn't just about being tired or keeping your partner awake with snoring. Untreated OSA has severe and sometimes even life-threatening consequences. This is the part we absolutely need to understand. Just look at this number. It is absolutely staggering. A major review found that people with untreated sleep apnea are 2 to 7 times more likely to be in a car crash. That is a direct result of that excessive daytime sleepiness we were just talking about. And the danger doesn't just stop when you park the car. The constant stress on your body, waking up dozens or even hundreds of times a night, your oxygen levels dropping, it takes a massive toll on your heart and your whole circulatory system. The research is crystal clear on this. OSA is directly linked to a whole cascade of serious health problems. We're talking about high blood pressure, heart disease, a much higher risk of stroke, and even problems with how your body processes sugar, which can lead straight to type 2 diabetes. Okay, I know that was a lot of heavy information, but here's the good news. OSA is absolutely treatable, so let's switch gears and look at how people can manage this condition and get their energy and their health back on track. So this table gives us a great roadmap for the main treatments. Things like lifestyle changes are recommended for everyone, no matter how severe. For moderate to severe cases,
The gold standard is the CPAP machine, which uses air pressure to keep your airway open. It's super effective, but some people find it hard to use. For milder cases or for people who just can't handle CPAP, an oral appliance that kind of repositions your jaw can work. And then surgery is usually the last resort. And hey, even if you don't have OSA, just practicing good sleep hygiene is golden for pretty much everyone. This means basic stuff like going to bed and waking up around the same time, making your bedroom a cool, dark, quiet sanctuary, and avoiding things like caffeine or stressful activities right before you try to sleep. These steps are simple, but they are so powerful. So if there's one single thing you walk away with today, let it be this. That constant, overwhelming sleepiness, it isn't a character flaw. It's not a sign of laziness. It is a symptom. It's your body sending you a clear signal that something isn't right. And that really just leaves us with one final, very personal question for you. If you're feeling this way day in and day out, please don't just brush it off. Listen to that signal. Ask yourself, what is my body trying to tell me? It just might be the most important question you can ask for your health.